Hi everyone, Amy here from VSG to be the real me with a very late update post VSG surgery and into a pregnancy. I came to you on the 13th of October. It's now the 28th of December. So it's been a while. So I'll go through my numbers quickly. I will go through a few of the weeks only because I did get sick in that time. So my numbers do drop dramatically at one stage. So last time I came to you, I'm going to be reading 78.4 kilos or 172.8 pounds. And that was at 17 weeks for 4 days pregnant and 69 weeks post-surgery. And that was the 13th of October. So before I got sick on the 4th of November, I was 80.6 kilos and 177.6 pounds at 20 weeks and 4 days pregnant. And then I got gastro that day, which was vomiting for 4 hours straight, which was my first spew since surgery, and it was not very pleasant. But anyway, so 4 hours of that wasn't fun, and then 3 days of the other end, which is even less fun. So within 24 hours I was down to 77.9 or 171.4, which is a 2.7 or 5.9 pound loss in that 24 hours. And then on the 6th, so by 48 hours, I was down another half a kilo or 1.1 pounds. So I was down to 77.4 or 170.6. By the 9th, I was back to feeling normal, and I'd put back on 2.1 kilos or 4.6 pounds because I was obviously all water weight. And that was at week 73. And then, so 17th of November, I was back to 80.2, which was more than the last time I came to you. And yes, my darling. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody.
Keep going, play. Go.
Aww.
Go play, please. So the few weeks after that, I'd gained, by the 30th of November was the last that I'd weighed in for a long stretch at 81.2 kilos or 179 pounds, which was week 76 or 24 weeks and 2 days pregnant. And then I didn't weigh in again until the 24th of December. Oh, hopeless. It's baby brain for you. Forget to do something I've done every week since June last year. I came in at 83 kilos or 182.9 pounds, and that was 79 weeks post-surgery and 27 plus 5 days pregnant. So that was a 1.8 kilo gain or 3.9. And then 28th of December, so this morning I weighed in at week 80 and 28 weeks and 2 days pregnant at 0.2 kilo, at 83.2 kilos, which is a 0.2 kilo gain or a 0.44 pound gain. So since my high weight of 124 kilos or 273 pounds, I'm down then up. So I'm 40.8 kilos or 89.9 pounds down since my high weight. And my surgery weight was 116.4 kilos or 256 pounds. So I'm down 33.2 kilos or 73.1 pounds. Since I conceived, I was, and I know the days because we were tracking, 74.8 kilos or 164.9 pounds. And then at 28 weeks and 2 days, so that's 7 months, I've gained 8.4 kilos or 18.5 pounds, and it gives me a weight of 83.2 kilos or 183.4 pounds. That's a lot of numbers. So yeah, I don't know what I'd be at if I didn't have that gastro. Would have been another kilo more probably, but I'm growing a human. I can't expect too much. I'm going to gain the weight regardless. So whether it's all baby or whatever, it's going to come. So I have put on a fair bit in like my hips and my thighs and stuff like that. I definitely couldn't wear the pants that I was wearing 7 months ago, but it is what it is. It's obviously, I've got to feed it with something because I don't eat much. So we'll see how that goes. But anyway, it'll come off eventually. But I did want to mention for people that are actually pregnant and have to do, I don't know what it's like in the States, but here they do I don't know what they call it, but it checks for pregnancy diabetes, and you have this liquid, like a liquid to drink, and it has to be drunk within 5 minutes, and then they do 3 blood tests over the next hour or whatever it is to check if you have gestational diabetes. So when I spoke with my midwife about doing that test, I'd said to her there's no physical way I could drink 300 mils of liquid in 5 minutes. Like it can take, like these are, what are these? So these are 16 ounces, which is 0.47 litres. And it can take me a good 20 minutes or so if I sat there and drank it constantly. And there's no way I could do 300 ml in 5 minutes. So, and it's like sickly sweet. So, she spoke with our, what do they call her? Like the head obstetrician up at the hospital here. And, she'd said the only way around it was to do 3 days worth of blood tests, like one day after the next. So I had my appointment on a Sunday. I went in, did the blood test, and then the lab hadn't checked it in time, and the test was invalid. So I had to do 3 more days of blood tests. That the first one was a fasting one, and then obviously when they'd lost it, they didn't make me do it again. They just did 3 normal blood tests that all came back fine. So they said there's no indicators that I have gestational diabetes. So clearly the chocolate that I've eaten has not impacted me, so that's all right. Food-wise, I haven't really changed what I'm eating. I'm still doing, well, I eat a lot of toast. One, because it's easy. I mean, there's no nutritional value in it, but it's easy, it's convenient, especially, at the end of the day when I'm absolutely exhausted. I do have a 4.5-year-old as well that's home all day every day at the moment because of the school holidays. So I have her, and then obviously with Christmas and end of school and all sorts of things like that, it's been hectic as hell. Hence why I haven't made a video, but things should hopefully slow down now that Christmas is over and it's done for another year. But Christmas Day was beautiful. I'd done everything I needed to the day before, like food-wise and stuff. We just had cold lunches because obviously it's hot in Australia here. So we did just like ham and chicken and potato salad and coleslaw and that sort of thing. And I'd had it all prepared the day before, so I didn't actually have to do anything on Christmas Day, which was really nice and really uncommon for me because normally I'm running around like a headless chook. But I didn't have my sister here this year, so I had no one else to rely on for backup, so I kind of had to do it on my own. So I did it the day before and had it all organised for our late lunch / early dinner with some family. So that was money. She role plays. The dolls get very angry. Anyway, so now the biggest thing in the house is to pack all the Christmas crap away, which will be, I'll probably start that tomorrow, I think. And then I've got to move my makeup room out of where it is so I can make a baby room, because she's due in 3.5 months ish. So I need to get my ass into gear because I'm only getting more and more tired. So other food wise, I spoke to a nutritionist that said, like, as a normal person you only need 100 calories extra a day when you're pregnant, and then I think it's 300 a day extra money when you're breastfeeding. So obviously that doesn't apply to me because I don't eat the normal amount of calories anyway. So she just said to me, as long as I keep everything varied and have a lot of colour in my diet, and I do a like a smoothie on most days that I put a lot of different fruits in and spinach and all that kind of crap, just to get a lot of nutrients in a liquid that's obviously a lot easier to get in than food, like solid food. Still do a lot of cheese, and obviously I can't do Twiggy sticks and Cabana and stuff like that at the moment, so, well, I have the occasional bit of Cabana, but that's okay. Just don't tell the midwife. So yeah, but I've eaten a lot of ham and stuff like that from, like, cold cut ham, but it's freshly cut from our butcher who smokes it on site, so I don't not trust that it's going to be okay. I'm finally over my frozen Coke phase that I went through, which I think was mainly because it was so fucking hot here. We had a big run of really, really humid days at the end of school, so by the time it was school pickup time, I was exhausted and it was humid and gross, and we're not used to that here. So today it's all overcast and perfect weather. It's nice and cool and stuff. So anyway, so I'm finally almost over that, almost over the chocolate cravings, which is good. I just need to get out of the house now. No other major cravings have kicked in that I've happened to notice, but I'm sure the next one will be up sooner rather than later. So I don't really have anything else to talk about, I don't think. Nothing much else is happening. So I'll just go to a mirror so I can show you my bump. So I've had a lot of weight gain in my hips and stuff. I've started to notice it in my face. I don't mind the paint on my hands. I've been painting in Money's bed. Yeah, so I've gained a lot in my hips, my thighs, a little bit in my boobs, but not nothing like I'd like. But yeah, my face is starting to cop it a little bit. But anyway, so I can't flip this while I'm in the camera, but you can see hip-wise, I mean, I'm wearing stripes too, which doesn't help, but it, I've packed on a lot through my, I don't know if you can really see it, not really, but bump is getting huge. There's really many angles you can get it on, but I mean, I don't exactly look pregnant until you see me from the side, which, you know, my ass, for Amani, my ass was just as big as my tummy was, so, but mind you, I was bigger with her when I'd first gotten pregnant than I am now, so I gained a shit ton with her. I think I gained about 27 kilos or something with her. But the first one, you know, I'm eating for two. Well, not really, but anyway. So I think that's all I've got. Nothing else exciting is happening. She's growing, that's the main thing. And she's growing on time, like she measures correctly and stuff. So obviously she is taking what she needs from me to be able to get what she wants. But I did all my bloods from last time, like when I did the, what's it called? The pregnancy diabetes ones. Oh, my memory is so bad. When I did the pregnancy diabetes test, she did test just for the normals and everything came back fine. So at this stage, everything's still okay. I mean, she's got to do the bulk of her growing from now on, I guess, or from 30 weeks. So a week and a bit will be the majority of her growth. So we will see what happens there. We'll see how big my tummy can actually get, because it's quite large right now, but I can still roll over in bed and stuff, so that's the main thing. I haven't had to wake Alex for help yet. So that's all I've got. I will check back with you all very soon. Hopefully not as long as I've taken this time. I just keep forgetting. I'm hopeless. Anyway, I hope you all had a wonderful Christmas. Enjoy your New Year's. Be safe. Don't make any resolutions. Just start today. because the New Year's resolutions never work anyway. So I'll chat to you all then. Bye.